going here?
Maybe I'll catch them to put in my character book. Toys are spinning everywhere. You're so naive. Next.
Did you do something? Yay! I got
Toys are spinning everywhere. Bye-bye.
Huh? Yay! I got one! Yay! We've won! Let's go! prepare properly. Let's go! I'll rest for a bit. Here?
Maybe I'll catch them to put in
What
my
should I do?
specimen book.
I'm sorry.
Now, who's a chick?
All right,
Finally! Here you go. Maybe I should have put them in my book.
what should I do?
My turn.
Don't underestimate me.
All right, defeated. That looks like we win this match.
Going here?
I'll be your personal opponent.
It's my turn. There! I
I'm a
did
force of fury. You were such a
Finally!
pain.
Bye-bye!
Leave this to me. I'm sorry. Did everyone see how I did? Let's go. Let's go.
She's here.
We only have one chance. Don't rush in. Just divert her until the last second.
Yeah, I know.
Uzume!
Leave it to me. Nepsi, Gearsy, I was able to make it this far because of you two. I've been lonely for a long time. To be honest, I'd started realizing that it was impossible for me to defeat this thing by myself. But now, I can stand here in front of her with confidence because you are with me. So, lend me your strength one last time. Yo, Giant! I've been waiting for this.
Shearing field, activate! No way! Why? Uzume! Ugh! Uzume, please pull yourself together! The enemy's right in front of you!
Krusty, what's happening? It was working for a second, wasn't it?
That hag. Did she cancel it out somehow?
Canceled it out? What do you mean by that?
That voice. R4?
We meet again, brats. Did you think I would not have prepared any countermeasures?
Countermeasures? But it can't... It's impossible to cancel out share energy.
Oh, but it is. I stole that otherworldly CPU's power from Claude, and now you will be crushed by its might! Your fate is already decided. Your resistance is futile!
Is it all over? I really am a terrible CPU, after all. I can't protect anything.
It's too early to give up, Uzume.
What? Umio?
Sorry to keep you waiting. My preparations took longer than expected.
What do you... This light... And this power... This is...
It's share energy! But how? How are there so many shares?
It was good I hedged our bets, just in case.
But Umio, why did you come here?
Don't be afraid. I did not come alone. All the monsters who follow you are here as well. Each one wields a share crystal.
Everyone, you didn't evacuate.
I apologize for keeping this from you. Searching for these crystals took quite a bit of time.
I know these lights are a good thing, but I can't stop thinking about a massive glob of baby bugs and dogoos, and it's almost kind of gross.
These lights will not save you!
If you believe you can cancel out our belief in Uzume, go ahead. Try. There are powers at work here you could not understand.
The shares feel so warm.
Miss Uzume, don't give up! Please, use my shares.
We're sorry that you had to go through all this pain just for us. Even if I can't fight with you, I can at least give you my shares.
You can do it, Miss Uzume! What is this? The voices of fried shrimp and the others are flowing into my head. No, I can feel their voices speaking to my heart.
I think the thoughts of your friends are flowing into you along with their share energy.
Everyone.
Uzume, I apologize for allowing you to fight alone. But now, we stand with you.
Umio. Yeah! Sharing field, activate!
Useless! I will negate your shares as many times as needed.
Ugh! No way! Even with all these shares, it still isn't enough?
Then please, use shares from our side.
Histoire?
Sorry for the wait, Nepgear. Isty's as good as new.
Neptune! You made it just in time!
You betcha. I may run and hide, but I never tell a lie. That's me in a nutshell. Nepgear, I'm going to send shares from our world to yours via Uzume's terminal.
I am sure you will be able to use your share energy suitably.
Yes, I understand.
Nepgear, I will now send you power.
This nostalgic feeling of warmth. This is definitely the share energy from my world. If I resonate this with Uzume's share energy, then...
Both of you, go!
Curse you, CPUs! But I will not fall to this!
Too bad for you, Arbor, but this share energy isn't the only gift we have for ya.
Huh? Here I come to save the day! The protagonist is absolutely essential for the final boss fight, after all.
Neptune!
Ooh, it's the other me! She's so tiny. Nepsy, you're here!
It is now truly an all-out war.
Umio, baby bugs, everyone, thank you. A special thanks to you two, Nepsy, Gearsy, and Big Nepsy. Let's all go win the final battle!
have nice taste.
Uzume's a CPU too!
Who's my opponent? My critical edge will tear you apart! You're finished!
I guess we have to do this. MPBL! Target locked!
Accept your demise.
Spiral Dream! This is a pain! Here, my spinning thread! Okay!
Finally.
Raging Rush!
Ah! Yeah!
My turn. Let's get fired up!
All right, I'll go calmly. Defensive cheer!
Ta-da! Uzume's turn! This is Uzume's ultimate punch! Okay!
Let us begin the banquet of despair.
Ouch!
Let's nip things up.
This is the essence of dual wielding!
Yeah!
Who's my opponent? I'll bet victory on this one blow! You're finished!
I guess we have to do this. I'll heal you.
Thank you.
So tired. This is Uzume's ultimate punch! Okay!
I shall go forth!
Just kidding.
Power up with my neck note!
Accept your demise.
My turn. Cross combination!
I guess we have to do this. Heal!
Ooh, thanks! This is the essence of dual wielding!
Yeah! Spiral Dream! This is a pain! Here, my spinning thread! Okay!
Let us begin the banquet of despair.
Who's my opponent? I'll attack head on!
I won't hold back! Please, use
Nice timing! Raging Rush!
Ah! Yeah! Uzume's eyes are spinning. Here you go!
I'm grateful.
Accept your demise.
I no longer have doubts. Multiple beam launcher!
Uzume's eyes are spinning. This is a pain! Here, my spinning thread! Okay!
Leave this to me! This one. Gonna die! Someone help!
Here you go. That's really helpful.
accept your fate!
Stop! Let's end this. Use this.
Thanks! I no longer have doubts. Please, use this.
Thanks. Here, I'll
Thank
give you
you.
this.
So tired. Here you go.
I'm grateful. Stop! Leave this to me. Let's get fired up!
All right, I'll go calmly. Defensive cheer!
Nice timing. Power up with my Neptunia.
So tired. This is a pain. Here, my spinning thread. Okay.
Nothing. Who's my opponent? My critical edge will tear you apart. You're finished.
I no longer have doubts. MPDL! Target locked! This is the end! I've still got a ways to go. I have to try harder. I feel power overflowing!
Level up. Level up.
Why?
Look, Arbor's falling apart.
Did we win? We won, right?
Yes. We are victorious.
We did it! We did it, Umio! This time we really, really won!
I'm really surprised, Neptune. I didn't think you'd come back to this world, especially at the very last second.
Thanks to an update patch we installed on Isti, she was able to create a gate between dimensions. Pretty high requirements, though. But anyway, I'm just glad Isti updated and rebooted before the final battle started.
Wowie, wow! My small self is so cute.
And you're the adult me! I see. So this is what the big me looks like. I'm kinda relieved that when I get older, I'm gonna look a little more developed. Woohoo!
It's pretty wild to see both versions of Nepsi just standing there like that.
Totally. When I look a little closer, it's a little difficult to tell them apart. What name should I use to differentiate?
Let's figure it out later. This mini-dimension's about to vanish, so we gotta get back to...
Aha! Wait, Uzume! Stop, stop!
Huh? What's up?
If this place disappears, Nepgear and I won't be able to get back to our world.
What do you mean, Neptune?
Well, it took a ton of shares to open this gate, and keeping it open is probably depleting them pretty fast.
Are Planetoon's shares going to be alright? Should I be worried?
Hey, my little sis and my pals were in need. I couldn't just hold back and stay there. We can just recollect the shares we lost.
I understand. As this dimension was constructed from that share energy, once it disappears, the gate will disappear with it as well.
That's the gist of it. So unfortunately, we can't really stay and chit-chat.
I see. I'd hoped we could spend a little more time together, but I suppose farewells don't always go as planned.
Oh.
Hey now, don't make that face. People come and people go. That's just life, Gearsy. Besides, it's a fluke you're here at all. You were supposed to go home a while ago. But even before that, we spent a lot of time together. I had my fair share of fun. And we're both CPUs. It ain't a final goodbye. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere, somehow.
You're right, Uzume. Let's meet again someday.
It's a promise.
I will now open the gate.
Ugh, we can finally leave this dumpy dimension.
Whoa, what is this? A butterfly? Wait, that voice. Is that Krar?
Oh, I'm so sorry this form startled you. I just love looking like this ever so much.
Well, you did cause all this ruckus, so, you kinda made your own bed there. Did you at least learn your lesson?
What the heck, my lesson? All I wanted to do was record some interesting history.
Yep, no remorse. Looks like you might need some disciplining.
Like hell I'm gonna get disciplined by the likes of you. Later!
Hey! Man, she's fast.
Wait up, Krusty! Don't leave me behind!
They came and left like a storm, didn't they?
Oh, that's right, Gearsy. Is it really okay for me to have this?
Of course it is. That was yours originally, so please, hold on to it.
Sure thing. I'll keep it safe.
Oh, right. I kinda gave up on it. But next time we meet, I'll definitely cure your dislike for shiitakes.
I guess I'll have to be careful not to eat them until I see you again. I wouldn't want to accidentally start liking them or something.
We'll be going now, Uzume.
It really is goodbye this time, huh?
Yeah. See you, Nepsy. Bye, Gearsy.
Bye for now. Let's meet again.
Looks like they've truly gone this time.
Looks like it.
Goodness. You always push yourself.
It couldn't be helped this time, though. Even all that share energy we gathered wasn't enough to defeat that stupid giant.
True. However, I didn't think you would use the share energy stored inside of you.
Yeah, I can't even lift a finger right now. Here we are again. I've already made my promise. I think I've got my work cut out for me.
It's going to get very busy, but at least in a more pleasant, less threatening way.
Yeah. I want to build a beautiful, strong nation that can rival Nepsi's. Hey, Umio? Will you help me again?
The question is unnecessary. If you so desired, I would follow you to the end of the world. Our dreams are one and the same, Uzume.
Then it'll be great working with you again, Umio.
Yes. Let us work our hardest together.
All right then. Where should we start?
Hyperdimension Neptunia G!
It's been a few days since Neptune and I returned from the Zero Dimension. When we got back, we threw a small tea party to apologize to everyone for worrying them, but also to thank them for helping us. However, game industry was still in the middle of the CPU shift period, so we were worried everyone would be too busy to accept our invitation. But day by day, the baseless slander and terrible rumors against Neptune and the others have piled up. It seems they all had way more stress piled up than I thought.
Who's the jerk that posted on the image board saying I'm a lonely protector without any friends? It's spreading everywhere!
I'm having similar issues. There are claims that I've been excessively purchasing expensive teas from multiple shops, but I've been home all day.
Same. There are tons of Amazoo product reviews written in my name for some reason. They're all pretty negative. Weird ones, too. Some products have gotten 100 low ratings in just 2 weeks. And these people are misspelling words in the reviews just to piss me off. For some reason, people are being led to believe it's from my supposed secret account.
Well, get this. They're all posting that I push all my work on Nep Jr. and Isti, and all I do is goof off. How rude.
Is she joking?
Everyone wanted to voice their complaints, so they made time to come to our party.
So, it's the same for everyone, huh? What terrible times we're living in. This is an awful mess.
Thanks to this, I can't go on without eating my feelings via delicious sweets. I'll end up putting on more mass at this rate.
You mean her chest is going to get larger?
There are some real meanies out there! How can they write all these lies with a straight face on?
I feel so bad for Blonde.
I can think of 2 reasons. One is that this is the work of pranksters. The other is that this is an elaborate scheme set for our ruin. If it is the latter, it could be assumed that it's the work of hostile nations. But that almost seems inconceivable.
All of our sisters are great friends.
Indeed. That is why I hope the 4 of us can endure these troubling times.
Hey, Neptune, didn't you say you had something important to tell us at this tea party?
Yeah, now that I remember, you did mention that. I was too busy complaining, so I forgot.
Yep, that I do. It completely slipped my mind, too. You see, I was thinking since times are tough, we should get through this as one big team instead of dealing with it individually.
A surprisingly good idea coming from you, Neptune. I was starting to feel like I was at my limits working alone.
Oh, I know. They say 3 heads are better than 1, so we should be helping each other.
Helping each other out, huh? I do think it's a good idea, but it'll probably be spun in a way that'll just fan the flames.
I can see the criticisms in tomorrow's headlines. The New World Order has begun. Or, meet the CPUs who can't do anything on their own.
I think you might be thinking a little too pessimistically.
You'd understand if you'd been hounded by criticisms for this long. Imagine if every one of your good intentions were skewed by the public so fault was found in them. You'd get pretty pessimistic too.
But I think it's worth trying. Since this is Neptune we're talking about, I'm sure she has an amazing idea.
I think your expectations are too high, but what do you think, Neptune?
Well, I think it'd be awesome if all our nations got together and threw a giant festival.
A festival? Our nations already have those every year.
You're thinking too small, Noir. I want to set up a multi-nation festival. A festival to celebrate all of game industry. And we can use up everyone's national budgets to throw the biggest party ever!
I think that's going a little too far.
No, that's a good idea.
What?
Hear me out. I'm ignoring the part about blowing the budget, of course.
Oh, good.
I'm in agreement with Neptune's proposal. We've been working separately until now, but we can turn the tide with a move like this.
You're right. We might just get the chance to weed out whoever's been distributing strange information, too.
Distributing strange information?
I'm not certain, but I think someone has been spreading rumors and lies about us to cast the people into a state of mistrust and unease.
This is merely conjecture, but the scope of this work suggests the effort of a group. Otherwise, this amount of information control is impossible.
I guess while I was in the other world, you all have been investigating this quite a bit.
Well, aside from the fact that Neptune is as dense as usual when it comes to something important. Let's try throwing this Game Industry Appreciation Festival.
Then let's all make the festival a huge success!
Yeah!
The months that followed that tea party passed by quickly, and the Game Industry Appreciation Festival was successfully executed. Before the festival, the rumors and accusations about the CPUs had both increased and worsened. But ever since the festival began, those lies quickly disappeared. Perhaps everyone was enjoying the festival too much to care anymore. In fact, it looked like all the shares lost by the CPUs were being restored.
I'm relieved the festival opened without a hitch.
Me too. I thought there would be a lot of backlash, but people from all the nations happily worked together, which helped a lot.
That definitely surprised me. It'd be sweet if everyone's faith in our sisters was restored after this. Even just a little bit.
Everyone seems to be enjoying the festival, so I'm sure that'll happen.
I hope so.
Nepgear! Uni, we found you! Found you? Look at this! I got some crepes from that old man at the stall.
Wow, those look delicious. Would you let me have a bite?
Ta-da! We brought some for both of you.
He gave it to us as a thanks for a fun festival.
See, Uni? It's just like I said.
You're right. Maybe I was just being cynical.
Hey, isn't it almost time?
Time?
You know, for the Grand Prix finals. Our sisters are fighting, so we gotta go cheer them on.
Ram, wait for me! Hey, don't leave us behind! Wait up!
And so, as if we were ignoring our needless fears, the hugely successful festival approached its final day. That was also the day when the centerpiece of the festival, the finals league of the G1 Grand Prix, would begin. That's where fierce battles between warriors from all over game industry were waged. Oh, by the way, it was a little disappointing, but I lost to Vert in the final qualifying round. At least I made 5th place, though. I would personally like Neptune to win, but please, everyone, do your best.
So it's come down to us four after all.
This is perfect. Let's use this as a chance to see which one of us is the strongest goddess!
Splendid! This is the perfect opportunity for me to show off my strength before all the nations.
Goodness, you all get so overly confident when you're in your HDD forms.
Well, what do you say, Neptune?
I don't mind. If I'm victorious here, it will mean that Planetoon's future will be bright and my place secured.
It's decided then. We won't waste time with boring one-on-one matches. Let's end this with a four-woman melee!
Hey, hold off on that match for a second.
What the? Who is that? Show yourself immediately!
You say you don't know who we are, huh? Well, let me enlighten you.
We are those who reign from the 4 golden summits. We will call ourselves the Gold Third.
Gold Third? I don't really get how that makes sense if there are 4 of you. But step aside. Get out of the way of our final match.
So rude! Can't you see we're livening up this boring party? Normally, for this kind of service, I'd charge you guys more than you could afford.
Is money your objective? Even if you were to extort us, we are not about to hand over control of game industry.
Control of game industry? Not interested.
Then what the hell is it? Are you little doggies gonna bark all day, or are you gonna freaking fight?
That's right. I've always wanted to try my hand against a CPU.
How interesting. Do you all believe you can win against us?
It isn't a question. It'll simply be done.
You have a strong resolve. Very well. We will be your opponents.
It all myself. It is my turn. Tera division! Let's end this. Let's get fired up! Watch and learn what refined battle tactics look like. Dance!
I see it! Do something?
I can go anytime! CPU's
Thanks. Let's do this stuff. I'll remove the Mavericks.
What is this attack? It's over!
I wish you luck. Killer soft! Good. Go forth!
I'm being pushed back!
It's over!
Do these penny wastes know what they're doing?
This can't be! We're going to lose?
This isn't possible.
I didn't think we would win.
But of course we would! We're strong after all!
Just when we had gotten everyone excited.
If it ends like this at the last moment, this'll be a freaking mess to clean up.
The time has come. I've been waiting for this moment.
Huh?
This world and its CPUs can no longer fight against these negative emotions.
Wait!
That's...
You can't! Anything but that!
Now, let us begin the reorganization of this world. This game industry. The world has been rewritten. Now, General Afimojas, what do you desire of this newly reorganized world?
Well, I will require as much as I can possess.
Money, is it? It seems the greedy exist in any era. Are you planning on starting a war?
War, conflict that relies solely on arms, is conflict of the days of old. In this century, information wars reign supreme. Not only this, but information exists as both weapons and wealth simultaneously. This is the very reason my secret association, Athemax, exists.
I see. You're more of an intellectual than your appearance suggests. But it wouldn't be good of you to forget our promise, now would it?
Do not fear. I have not forgotten. I have already prepared the acquisition at your request. My subordinate is on the move.
Ah, yes. Your subordinate. Steamax, was it? When will you introduce me?
He obeys me and follows only my commands. I have no intention of him making your acquaintance.
How cold. And here I've lent you the few friends I have, but it's fine. Just obtain the item. I've waited so many years. Do not make me wait any longer.
Huh? Guys, where are we? I'm pretty sure we were somewhere else. Wait, where's everyone else? Am I alone? Hey, Noir! Blonde! Vert! No one's around. Noir and Nepgear and the others are gone. What in the heck happened? If I recall, we lost to some weirdos called Gold Third. Then we suddenly were engulfed in light. And the woman who showed up in the arena at the end, wasn't that the older me? I swear she was yelling something important. She looked kinda desperate, too. This sound. Could it be? Hello?
Neptune? You're safe!
Yep, I'm still kicking. What about you, Noir? Hey, by the way, where are you right now?
I have no idea, but I think I'm somewhere in La Station. I can see some familiar scenery in the distance.
I believe I'm somewhere in Leanbox as well.
Same here. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Louis. Vert! Lon! I'm so glad you two are okay!
Likewise, Neptune. But what in the world happened?
I remember making a few mistakes in battle and losing to Gold Third. So stupid. But when I came to, I was just here.
Looks like everyone's in a similar situation. I feel there's something going on that's way bigger than we could have imagined.
Are you talking about those towers?
Exactly! Those massive towers definitely weren't there before.
Towers? There aren't any. Wait! There they are! Towers! What are those giant things? And there are 4 of them. Well, my guess is that those towers might have had something to do with this. I can't really think of a sane reason why we'd all end up where we are right now.
It would be best to return to our nations. Thankfully, we can still communicate, so we should gather your younger sisters.
Right. We're clueless. They'll be a big help.
All right. Then once we reach our respective basilicons, we will make contact again.
Got it! Now that I know everyone's safe, I guess I'll try walking towards Planetoon. I have absolutely no idea where I am, though, so I have no idea where to go. Oh well. I get the feeling that some people are over that way. I'll go check it out.
And so, the 4 CPUs sought out their own nations, anxiously pondering the 4 strange towers now looming over game industry. This was the beginning of their story.
Time to start my story! This game's protagonist has to be me, after all. Woo! I'm finally here! Seriously, though, this tower is super gilded. And now that I'm getting a good look at it from down here, this thing is gigantic! I know, if it's this huge, I bet the view from up top is amazing! If I just shimmy up this thing, I'm sure I'll know where I am. I'm so smart. All right, open sesame! Hey, wait just a sec. It it won't open, no matter how hard I push or pull. Ooh, I get it. The joke's that it was a sliding door this whole time, right? Guess not. If I transformed, I could fly all the way up, but I can't seem to do that. It might be because of the damage from the brawl with Gold Third. I'm not giving up just because I can't transform. If I can't climb from the inside, then I just gotta scale the outside. Tower climbing, here I go!
So, this is the Golden Summit. As a tower enthusiast, I'd love to go in, but work comes first. It seems worth trying to climb it, though. Maybe I'll come back if I get some vacation time. Hmm? What is that? Someone's voice? But from where?
I'm falling! Move! Move!
Wait, from above?
I said move!
Why is that kid falling from the sky?
Kid? I could say the same thing about you, Squirt! Who are you, anyway?
The name's IF. I'm a gust of wind blowing through...
Wait! It's Iffy! To think I'd reunite with you like this, Iffy! It reminds me of the first time we met. If I remember, I accidentally slipped off the top floor of the true Neptural Tower and landed right in front of you.
Who the heck are you? And how do you know my nickname?
Oh, come on. Don't you think that's pretty cold, even coming from you, Iffy? I didn't mean to disappear from the arena so suddenly, so I don't think it's right of you to get angry over it.
What in the world are you saying? Did you hit your head when you fell? Do you have a concussion right now? Because if you do, I'm gonna need to call an ambulance to take you to a hospital.
Not cool, Iffy. Even I could get angry if you keep poking fun at me like that.
This girl's no good. Maybe it's because she hit her head so hard, but everything she's saying is complete garbage.
Huh? Just a minute. You're not pulling my leg?
I'm not angry, and I'm not joking at all. Jeez, you're a rude person.
That sounded like a serious reaction.
Sounds like? It is a serious reaction, weirdo. But that's a relief. You can actually hold a normal conversation. For some reason, I don't see any injuries on you either. So, I'll be going. I'm in the middle of a job right now. Oh, I know. Since you're here, I'd like to ask you for help with my investigation. Have you seen anyone suspicious around here?
A suspicious person?
Yeah, like a really suspicious old lady.
Nope, I haven't seen anything.
Crap! That probably means it was a hoax.
Something wrong with this lady? If you're after her, Iffy, then she must have done something bad.
I can't give you all the details, but she's the perpetrator of several thefts. I came here after looking into a few eyewitness testimonies, but I guess they were cold leads. I better head back to the Basilicom and investigate some more before I make a move.
The Basilicom? That means you're going to Planetoon, right?
Yeah, but, well, it'd be a problem to leave a kid in a place like this. Why don't you come with me?
Yeah, I'll tag along.
You should be fine here. By the way, there's no way you're not injured after that fall, so you need to get over to the hospital ASAP. Got it?
You heading to the Basilicom, Iffy?
That's what I was thinking, but there's a change of plans. I'm gonna gather some more info here before heading out.
Oh, cool. So do you think I could?
Nope, don't need your help.
Aww.
This is my job. I can't let a kid like you just shadow me into some dangerous situations. I'm sure you'd just get in the way anyhow.
You're so stingy.
Yeah, sure thing. Just get yourself to the hospital, all right?
Okay, fine. Now then, putting aside the fact that Iffy doesn't know who I am, I made it to Planetoon, so I should figure out what the heck's going on around here.
What? Who are you?
Don't be silly. It's me, Neptune. Neptune.
Neptune? I don't know that name.
Oh, not again. You and Iffy tell the meanest jokes. Oh, I get it. You guys are planning a surprise party for me, so you're being mean on purpose.
This is Lady Bisha's holy basilicom. I will not allow you to make a mockery of it, even if you are but a child. I will not go easy on you.
Just hang on a second, will ya? Who's Lady Bisha? This is my basilicom, isn't it?
Good grief, what a noisy child. Leave this basilicom at once.
Huh? Wait, what?
Excuse me, but what's going on here? The level of noise is quite unacceptable.
Oh, Lady Eastwar. This child is causing a ruckus, trying to force her way inside the basilicom.
Child? Why, Neptune, is that you?
Isti? Isti, you haven't forgotten me?
How could I possibly forget you? Oh, goodness. I never thought I would see you again.
Oh, Isti, me too. Iffy, the citizens, and everyone else don't know who I am. I was super lonely.
Lady Eastwar? Is this an acquaintance of yours?
Yes. She is a very old friend of mine. Please, allow me to look after her.
Understood.
Come, Neptune. Let's not stand around here. We will retire to the back to speak at length.
So what in the hay's going on around here?
To be honest, I am not completely sure. However, it is certain that the existence of CPUs has been erased from the collective memory of game industry's population.
So, that's why everyone was acting like they just had met me. Wait, then how do you remember me, Isti?
This is only a theory, but it may be because I was created artificially to record Planetoon's history. I believe this phenomenon occurred because some unknown power somehow altered the entire history of game industry. That may be why the Gold Third is currently presiding over this world, and the CPUs are entirely non-existent.
Ah, I see.
There are several distinct changes. The first is the appearance of monsters. They are ferocious and have never actually been identified before. They're entirely new, and their numbers are increasing rapidly. There are also reports of a strange phenomenon where some monsters suddenly become violent. In the past, there were cases of monsters being polluted via the deity of sin's miasma. But this is a separate anomaly. Since they attack others indiscriminately, we are calling them delusionary monsters. They are currently under investigation. The second change here is that organizations are using their existence as an excuse to skirmish with other factions senselessly. It has not escalated to full-blown national war, but its scale is slowly increasing. The most serious threat, however, is the group said to be manipulating all of this from the shadows.
You're talking about Affimax, right?
How do you know that name? That information is being meticulously controlled.
Oh, I just saw it on an Enchan thread.
On the internet? Has the information leaked?
Oh, don't be silly. It's Enchan we're talking about here. So what's Affimax up to? When I asked on Enchan, people said they didn't want to talk about it. They told me to stop fading and go back to Nepit. Ooh.
Affimax. Reports have indicated that they steal business technology and information, sell it to others, and are the ones spreading the war.
Sounds kind of like those mastermind orgs in anime and games that start wars to make a profit by selling weapons and supplies.
It is precisely that.
Still, just because there are no CPUs, how did the world get so dangerous? Hey, that also means that all those people complaining about us being incompetent were totally wrong. Eat that!
That may be so. Recalling those times now, I feel they were by far the most peaceful.
By the way, where is the Gold Third member that's ruling over Planetoon in my place?
Well, I am not sure what caused this twist of fate, but she slacks off just as much as you do, and is out today as well. Why is it that those in charge of Planetoon never like to work in the slightest? Oh, of course! If Bisha refuses to work, then I can simply have you take her place, Neptune.
What? How'd you come to that conclusion?
The world is in disorder because of these conflicts. This is the time you must fulfill your duties as a CPU.
What?
I will not hear any complaints. Planetoon, no, the entirety of game industry is facing a crisis.
Then can I go help out Iffy?
Help IF? But she does not remember.
Yeah, I know. I met her earlier.
Is it not painful?
Yeah, it is. But it can't be helped. Besides, she might remember me if I hang out with her enough, you know? From your story, Isti, it sounds like Iffy's taking on Appimax alone. And I don't think that's the safest thing for her to be doing.
You are right. We have no idea what the outcome may be. So I will permit you to accompany her.
Woohoo!
However, you must not get in her way. Understood?
Kangaroo! Boing! Jump! Like a kangaroo! Boing! Jump! Like a kangaroo! Let's try going here. All right, I'll do my best. Let's get it done! Pudding, pudding! Let's try going here. I'll nip you all up. Order up. I win. Can't we just hang out here? Hey, from start to finish, I'm always at the climax. Order up. I'll nip you all up. Easy peasy. Woohoo! Like a kangaroo. We'll beat you to a pulp. It's all over. Total victory! Hey! Hey! We'll beat you to a pulp. Invincibility time! Order up! Total victory! Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la! Found an item. Jump! Like a kangaroo! Boing! Hey! 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 From start to finish, I'm always at the climax. It's all over. Can't feel a thing. It's all over. That was pointless. It's all over. Woohoo! All right, I'll do my best. Boing! Hey, surprise attack and success! Order up! was pointless. Invincibility time! Order up! That's my after image. Can't feel a thing. It's all over. That was pointless. Invincibility time! Later! Invincibility time! Order up! My turn! It's all over. I win! Surprise attack success! Later! Invincibility time! Owie! That was pointless. Later! Ow! That's my after image. What should I do? Later! Can't feel a thing. It's all over. That was pointless. Order up! Woohoo! We'll beat you to a pulp. Cross combination! It's all over. That's my after image. Order up! I've been waiting. It's all over. Woohoo! Here! 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 Boing! Jump! Boing! Here! Let's do our best! Owie! My turn! Cross combination! Easy peasy! Oh! Invincibility time! Later! I'm gonna beat you up! It's all over! What should I do? I'll use this! My turn! I'm gonna beat you up! Later! Phew, it's finally over. I'd be happy if you healed me soon. what's inside. Hey! 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 Surprise attack success! It's all over. That was pointless. Invincibility time! That was pointless. Easy peasy. Can't feel a thing. Invincibility time! Easy peasy. Invincibility time! Easy peasy. What should I do? It's all over. Total victory! Boing! Wonder what's inside. Let's do our best. Ouch! Ow! Cross combination! Later! Ow! Cross combination! Later! That's my after image! I'll mess you all up! Easy peasy! Total victory! From start to finish, I'm always at the climax! That's my after image! I've been waiting! Invincibility time! Ow! I'm gonna beat you up! Easy peasy! I got scratched? It hit me? Cross combination! Later! My turn! I'm gonna beat you up! Easy peasy! Woohoo! Here! Let's do our best! Cross combination! Easy peasy! I'm fine! Ouch! Ow! Can't feel a thing! I'll go ahead and use this. Invincibility time! Whee! I'm gonna beat you up! Easy peasy! still fine, right? Wonder what's inside. They're coming from above. Watch out! Easy peasy. Can't feel a thing. My turn. Later. That's my after image. Easy peasy. I've been waiting. Order up. Woohoo! Boing!
I'll show you the power of
Leave things to
Planetoon
me.
CPU.
Gotcha!
Who's my opponent?
Perish!
Is that all?
Here we go!
Leave this to me. I'll attack head on.
Not bad. Not bad. The time of the apocalypse is now.
Who's the target? Here we go!
I'm grateful. Let's end this. I'll attack head on.
Not bad. Not bad. Ruin to all.
Now then, who wants to die? Demonic Inferno!
Let's end this. I'll bet victory on this one blow. You're
Not
finished.
bad. Ruin to all.
Ouch! Leave things to me.
My turn. I'll bet victory on this one blow.
Not bad.
You're finished.
The time of the apocalypse is
my
now. Not bad.
Who's my opponent? My critical edge will tear you apart. You're
Not
finished.
bad. This will not be my end.
This
Leave things to me.
Let's end this. I'll attack head on.
Not bad. What? Not bad. Will I be defeated? So
Who's the target?
Gotcha! Leave this to me. I'll attack head on.
Not bad. Not bad. Will I am the deity of sin. I am the one who will destroy game industry.
My turn.
It might be best to heal. I'll attack head on.
Not bad.
Next.
I am defeated!
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Since the three of us have gone out together.
Yeah, between the festival and dealing with Affymax, we've been working 24/7.
I heard they popped up in last station recently.
Right. If I recall, what got stolen over there was some company's documents and research about some of their patents.
Didn't Arbor steal a game console before that, too?
Yep, for some reason, Affymax keeps stealing Planetunian game consoles. I don't really know what's up with that. But people are starting to joke that the game consoles are the most valuable thing Planetoon has to offer. Seriously, I have no idea what they're planning with that. Such a weird move.
Ooh! A used game shop in a place like this? Shuko's super rare secondhand shop. Sounds like there might be some bargains. Let's take a peek.
Oh, that shop. It opened pretty recently. They sell mostly a bunch of retro consoles and games.
Be still, my beating heart. I have a feeling that a retro treasure exists within these walls.
I can't believe this happened.
Miss Sales Clerk Mouse, is something wrong?
Oh, customers! Hello! Welcome to my shop. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm all closed up today.
Closed? Did something happen?
Yes, something awful. You see, all of my game merchandise was stolen.
Could the culprit possibly be the secret organization?
Highly probable. So, did you report this to the police?
I just finished doing that.
Okay, that's good. Then, could you let us in on all the details? My name's IF. I work for the Basilicom. These other two are Neptune and Kampa.
Nice to meet you. I'm the manager of the store, Juko. That's an adorable name. It's nice to meet you too.
I see. So when you came to work, the store was already in this state. And all of your used games and consoles had already been stolen from your shop.
Are used consoles and games valuable enough to warrant stealing them?
They aren't all that expensive, so I can't believe they're really worth it.
You guys don't understand the high values placed on retro games. It's these kind of titles that core fans keep forever because they're not made anymore. They can go for 10 times their original price.
10 times? Oh, that's nothing. Some games produced in small quantities might sell for over 100 times the original price. 100? But does anyone even buy them for that much?
Oh, Kampa, you don't get it. It's a pretty good look to have games like that in the shop, even if no one ever actually buys them. Just by having them on display, lots of customers will roll in from curiosity or thinking that the shop has a good selection. So that means rare games and consoles can mean a lot for a shop's status.
You're amazing, Nep. You know so much! For that very reason, my shop had all kinds of rare consoles and games proudly on display in several cases. But as you can see, all the cases have been broken into, and they've all been stolen! My shop's already struggling because of copied games and illegal downloads. And now this!
There will be no forgiveness for that thief. As a gamer, I can't forgive this crime. They most certainly deserve death.
Nep's personal desires aside, the Basilicom will conduct its own investigation. We'll contact you as soon as we find something.
Thank you so much for your kindness. It's gotten so dangerous lately. I hope we can go back to how peaceful it used to be here.
Honestly, Planetoon's doing relatively okay. I just got word that Leanbox is being invaded by unknown forces. Doesn't get worse than that. The bummer for us is that all air and ship transportation has been halted because of it.
That's kinda scary. I wonder if Bert's okay. I hope she's working something out.
Hey, Otome, what's up? You're serious? All right, got it. Thanks.
Was that a work call?
Did they find Affymax?
No, that's not it. Remember that game shop that was just robbed? Apparently, someone just tried to sell a huge lot of stolen consoles and games at another shop. Doesn't get more suspicious than that.
Then hoping we can find the culprit using their ID.
Well, unsurprisingly, when asked for their ID, they refused and ran off. But the person had some distinct features, so it's only a matter of time before they're caught. Well, by person, I mean mouse.
The thief was a mouse?
Yep, and from the description, that mouse is probably...
Ouch! Owie, owie! I'm the one who's in pain! Watch where you're walking! I'm sorry. That voice couldn't be... Huh? Kappa? Mr. Mouse? To run into my beloved Kappa in a place like this, it must be fate.
Holy baloney! It's that mouse from all the other games! Let me explain. This rat's name is Warachu, and he's a small-time villain causing all sorts of trouble around the world. Having fallen head over heels for Kampa in an earlier encounter, he's been dealing with this unrequited love for quite some time now.
Well, I'm sure it'll stay unrequited forever after this.
You're not hurt, are you, Mr. Mouse? No, I'm fine. This is nothing compared to enduring the brute strength of those pesky CPUs. But I'm not important, Kampa. Are you injured too? Even if you've been severely wounded, I'd still marry you, so don't worry, too. You're so good at telling jokes. I'm not injured, so you can rest easy. I see. In a way, that's disappointing. Well, anyway, it's been a while, Mr. Mouse. Why are you here in Planetoon today?
To resell stolen games, isn't it? All right, book 'em, Nepo. Neptune.
What are you doing, Chu?
We know you were trying to resell the merchandise you stole from a used games shop.
How in the heck? But I didn't even show my ID in case my identity would be exposed.
The suspect pool shrinks dramatically when a mouse is suspected. You're the only one who seems to commit any crimes.
To think my popularity would come back to bite me.
I'm not sure it was your popularity that did you in just now, little dude.
But if I'm caught here, it'll be a slap in the face to all mice kind. Let me go!
Ugh, that rat just licked my fingers.
An opening too.
Oh, crap!
What are you doing, Iffy?
Hey, he licked my fingers. That's disgusting and dirty.
Gosh dang it, if we don't hurry, that dirty rat's gonna get away!
No way am I gonna get caught by slowpokes like you, too! On second thought, maybe being caught by Kampa wouldn't be half bad.
Wow! It's a giant mouse! Mommy, look! A giant mouse is running this way!
Out of the way!
Huh?
Mommy!
Darling, are you okay?
I hate human kids. They're so fragile. It's annoying.
That rat just decked that little kid.
He's the worst. But now, that girl's gonna show up.
That girl?
Hold it right there! There she is.
The heavens, the earth, the people all call! They summon me to defeat the wicked! Listen up, evildoer!
Who in the hay is that? I think I know that kid from somewhere.
Who the hell are you? Think you're so tough? Out of my way!
I am the hero known as Presto Mask! To cause a child to cry is inexcusable! I will deliver swift justice!
What the hell is with this loser wearing that stupid mask? If you won't move, I'll have to move you by force.
I won't allow it! Take this! My special move, Presto Kick! Some people are just too proud to admit their own mistakes.
Thank you, Presto Mask!
Thank you so much. How can we ever repay you?
I only did what's expected of a hero of justice. You don't need to thank me, ma'am.
The epitome of a hero. How cool is that?
So you're the ones chasing after that mouse?
That's right.
Never seen your face before. Then, as a first-time service, I'll lower the price to 1,000 credits.
What? Did you just say 1,000 credits?
Oh, I forgot to mention, but she takes money from anyone who's not a kid.
No way. How can there be such a greedy hero? I don't even have any money.
No money? Jeez, what a bum. Well, for this one time, and one time only, I'll treat it as a first-time free trial. But you better pay up properly next time, in advance, too. I'll see you all another time then. Farewell!
Nep, you look more confused than a doggo bouncing around a leaf guard.
Iffy, a hero just demanded money for her services. I feel like I just entered the Twilight Zone.
Hey, you're always saying how the people of game industry should think outside the box more. That kid's about as outside the box as they come.
Mr. Mouse is very out of it. Iffy, would it be okay if I took him back to the Basilicom and fixed him up a bit?
Geez, Compa, he's a thief, you know. Besides, the police wouldn't...
But I can't just leave him out here. Look at him. He's just lying there unconscious on the ground.
I understand how you feel, but come on.
Iffy, I second Compa's motion. Let's get him healed up.
You too, Nep?
It's not like we're complete strangers. We can throw him a bone, right? Besides, he's a little guy, but his network's probably pretty big. We might be able to get some more info about Aphimax's next move.
Well, I guess that's true. Not a bad idea coming from you, Nep.
Oh, I know, right?
Okay, so we'll hold him at the Basilicom temporarily as an important witness.
Let's try going here. Full speed ahead!
I won't let you escape!
My turn! I've been waiting!
I can't wait!
Didn't hurt.
Here I go! This is gonna hurt! Did you see? Did you see? That was good exercise!
All right, I'll do my best. Here! Here!
Surprise attack success!
My turn!
How easy!
My turn!
Can't wait!
That's
Now
my
then,
after image.
who wants to die? Fall into hell! Well, that was easy.
Leave the healing to me!
I do?
I've been waiting. I'm all ready. Here I go. There, this is the end. Phew, my heart was racing.
Game Industry's lone gust of wind will blow right through you. How's this? On to hell!
Can't wait, can't wait!
Invincibility time! That's my after image.
It's my turn. This is gonna hurt. This is the end. Phew, my heart was racing.
Let's do our best. Now then, who wants to die? Fall into hell!
You assholes!
That's my
Now
after
then,
image.
who wants to die? Fall into hell! Looks like we win.
a kangaroo! Found you! Jump! Boing! Jump! Like a kangaroo! Boing! Boing! Like a kangaroo!
Fine, I'll be your opponent. There! Gotcha!
My turn! Later! Woohoo! Like a kangaroo! Let's try going here. I'm tired. Let's try going here.
Fine, I'll be your opponent. How's this?
Let's end this. So weak. So weak.
Is your paralysis gone?
Ow! This! Yeah! Who's
Leave
next?
this to me.
I can't wait! There! Prepare yourself!
Who's the target?
Leave this to me. Who's next? You weren't worth transforming for.
Kangaroo!
I won't let you escape!
Now then, who wants to die? Lord Delphinus! Done and done!
I'm gonna beat you up! It's my turn! This is my full power! Hey! This is the end! Invincibility time!
Ow! Gotcha! How's this?
I've been waiting! Later! That's my after image!
This is gonna hurt! This is the end!
That was good exercise!
the target. This!
My turn! Order up! Woohoo! Wonder what's inside. Better not fight.
Leave things to me. Lord Delphinus! Fall into hell! Well, that was easy. This feels so nostalgic. Let's begin the banquet of bloodthirsty spirits! Stand back! There's no need to waste your life senselessly. Fall into hell!
I've been waiting. I'm all ready. Yeah!
Ow!
Ow! It's my turn. Hey! Time for shots. What should I do?
Leave things to me. How's this?
It's my turn. There! This is gonna hurt.
My turn. Yeah! Gotcha!
My turn. Easy peasy. Total victory.
Hey, everyone, let's close in. Yeah! Gotcha!
I've been waiting. Here I go. Kaka love hearts. Hey! I'm sorry. It's not personal. This is ability time. That hurts.
Ow! This! How's this?
I'll nip you all up. Here I go. There. I'm sorry. It's not
How to dodge that? Gotcha! Done and done. Looks like we win. I'm about to get wrecked. No joke.
like a kangaroo. Boing! Boing! Jump! Like a kangaroo.
Let's win this! Who's next?
Yes, combination!
Owie! Owie!
That's not funny!